What's up, Rams? I'm back, but this time with sports. Welcome to another week of Cam's Corner. I'm your host, as always, Cameron Evig. CSU football has been rolling recently. See what they have to do against an explosive conference opponent tomorrow to keep racking up the wins. Plus, another CSU squad that you may not know much about is also playing well. So well, in fact, they're playing for a conference championship next weekend. I'll give you an inside look at Rams Rugby. All that and more coming up on Cam's Corner, kicking off right now. After a game like that, like I predicted, wasn't even really close against New Mexico, CSU football is still on top of the Mountain West Conference. But to stay there, they're going to have to do more than wipe the floor with a 2-5 opponent who hasn't won a conference game all year. And it starts this weekend when they travel to a much better opponent in Utah State. To be honest, this might be the toughest opponent the Rams faced all season, besides South Dakota State, of course, who have literally blown out every single team they've played, and the only L that they have is against a 5-1 Southern Illinois squad in overtime. Granted, they don't play the toughest of opponents, but now I'm getting off track. Moving back to USU, they're off a sluggish dub against a now 0-6 UNLV, but they did hand Air Force their only loss of the season in a 49-45 shootout a couple weeks ago. The player to watch out for on the Aggie squad is no mystery to Mountain West football fans. It's wideout Devin Tompkins. Brother, what can I say about this man? He has 50 receptions for 819 yards, which puts him at 5th in all of college football, just by the way, and 6 touchdowns. This guy is a legitimate cheat code. Now, I'd usually say the key to the game is stopping him, but seeing how our secondary has played against good teams this year, there's no shot CSU can do that. If they want to pull out this dub, Todd Centeo and the crew are going to have to figure out a way to outscore this Utah State offense. And that shouldn't be too hard, considering Utah State has given up 27+ in all of their games but one this year. The Rams are a better overall team from top to bottom, and I'm riding with Colorado State dub come Friday. And now, although seeing CSU's football's new winning ways are great, there are a lot of squads on campus that have a much longer history of it, and this one in particular is looking for another major milestone when it comes to their winning ways. Next Saturday, when they play for a Mountain West title. Let's meet the nationally ranked Rams rugby team. This is the CSU rugby team, and after their impressive win last Saturday night, they will go on to play BYU next weekend for the Rocky Mountain Conference Championship. And although the Rams are used to their winning ways on the pitch, the bond off the pitch is nothing short of a brotherhood.
It does give you a true sense of family. You get really close bond with all your teammates. You go out to war with them on the field, and then afterwards you're best of buddies.
Though you develop friendships and bonds in other sports, rugby seems to take it to another level.
Rugby's all about family, right? The camaraderie around teammates.
Violent tackling and scrubs isn't the only thing that rugby has to offer. Many learn lessons that they use for life.
Some of the valuable life lessons that I've learned, structure, just general respect, a sense of family, that's kind of led me along this life path.
After a long season of hard work, it's clear they're ready to rock and roll into the championship game next Saturday. Cameron Evig, CTV. After that, all I know is that BYU is in for a battle come next weekend. Moving things right along, it's time for another edition of Ram and Ram Play of the Week. For this Thursday, CSU soccer player Kristen Noonian gets my pick for the honor. Scoring 2 goals last Sunday in a win against UNLV on Senior Day, which included, of course, the golden game-winning goal to propel the Rams to a 2-1 dub against the Rebels. Now, that's a great way to score your final goal at the Rams soccer field, if you ask me. And now, here's my play of the week, and who better to give it to than the Ram of the Week herself? Looking at Noonan, here is that golden goal we talked about. UNLV looks like they're going to get possession of this ball, but Noonan fights, gets possession. There's the strike, bottom left 90, an absolute beaut. coming from Noonan, and the celebration is on. CSU Soccer takes that dub. And well, Rams, that's all I got for you tonight. But make sure to stick around to be entertained by one of the best in the business, Tom Isaacson. And I'll see you next week.